Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you here. This week, I just want to have a little chat to you about lane filtering and lane splitting and what's the fucking difference between the two. Now, as you all know, I did a video a couple of weeks back about lane filtering, and I explained lane filtering and what it was, and there seemed to be a little bit of confusion about the language. And I know worldwide there are differences in the language between lane filtering and lane splitting. So I thought I would just take a couple of minutes and explain it from my point of view, from my understanding of lane filtering and lane splitting. Sound good? Okay, so lane filtering, that's an easy one. If you want to check out the video, I'll put the links in the description below. But lane filtering is basically where a motorcyclist can filter their way up through lines of stationary or slow-moving traffic, normally at an intersection, proceed to the front of the queue, and then proceed when the way is clear. I won't go into why we do this, that's in the video, but lane splitting is where a motorcycle can overtake another vehicle in the same lane that the vehicle is traveling in. So say, 4 lines of traffic in a motorway, it's all slowed down to 40 kilometers an hour, speed limit's 80, we're allowed to overtake vehicles in that same lane, as long as we're not doing any faster than 15 to 20 kilometers an hour above this flow of traffic. So if the traffic's doing 40, we can do 55 to 60. Lane splitting is only allowed to be done on the right of the lane. Lane filtering can be done on the left or the right of the lane. So that's a big difference with lane filtering and lane splitting. Lane filtering is normally done at intersections, so it can be done on the left or the right of the lane, just wherever we fit through. Lane splitting can only be done on the right side of the lane. Now, so for that reason, there are differences in the speed limit. I've had a couple of people say that, there is no speed limit when it comes to filtering, but no, I've been told by a couple of police officers that there's definitely 30 kilometers an hour, especially when filtering, you can't go above that. I always use that rule as my guideline for lane filtering. I will not filter when the traffic's moving at above 30 kilometers an hour. So yeah. That's the difference between lane filtering and lane splitting. Well, from my understanding anyway. And I'm based in New Zealand, so I generally base my understanding of guidelines set down by Waka Kotahi. I also look at Ride Forever, and there's a couple other sites that have rules and guidelines around lane filtering and lane splitting. And I'll put some of the links in the description below, just so you can go and do your own homework about what you can and can't do and make your own decisions. Everyone has a different opinion of it, everyone has a different understanding of it, and everyone has different language about it. And that's with everything in life. Unless those laws are clearly defined, it's hard for anyone to actually know what the correct language is. So just arm yourself, just do a bit of education, figure out what the laws are, and the state, country, city, wherever you live, always make sure you're doing the right thing when you're on the road. I'm going to do a few more videos like this. They seem to be quite popular. Thanks for that. But I did notice that a lot of people who are watching it haven't actually subscribed. It's like a really small percentage. So you could do me all a favor and just down below, if you hit the like button first, go over and hit the little thing that says subscribe, and then there's a bell next to it. Click on that too, and you'll get notifications when I do new videos. Yeah, sounds pretty cool, huh? Anyway, stay safe on the roads, and hey, always feel free, leave us a comment below. Let me know what you think about lane filtering and lane splitting. Is it illegal in your country? Do you do it? Do you like to do it? But always, please, keep your comments respectful. Just be kind, folks, and I'll see you out on the road. Peace out, y'all.